Hey guys, it's time for the question of the week. And today's question comes once again from one of our YouTube subscribers. And it is, if the pull twin flame experiences the same things as we do, why don't they admit it? Why do they deny it? And I've seen this question in a lot of places actually, in a lot of our groups and on some of our posts and stuff. So this has been coming in a lot recently. So I'm really happy that to answer this question for you today. But before I get into it, I just want to remind you that we have people standing by to see how best we can support you with a free Clarity Consultation. The link is below this video. Also, you can schedule a coaching session, a full-on coaching session with one of our amazing coaches and get tons of guidance and advice on what you need to do right now and what you can best do to help you along your twin flame journey from where you are right now. There's also a bunch of other resources, my books and teachings, links to those are all below this video, so definitely check those out. They will all help you, no matter where you are on your journey and what your circumstances are. Okay, so to the question. This is, like I said, a very common question I've seen recently popping up here and there, really all over the place, it's not here and there. So I'm really happy to address it. Why, if they're experiencing the same thing, why do they deny it and not admit it? Well, okay, so a couple things going on here as usual. There's no straight, clear-cut answer with this journey or the soul. So the first thing is that the twin flame, the pull twin flame is experiencing obviously, the push-pull aspect. They experience the soul recognition, they experience the buildup, and then obviously they experienced the repelling of the push-pull energies, right? But I mean, that's all on the spiritual, the soul level, the energetic level. They're experiencing the same thing. But physically, how that manifests is not the same, right? I mean, you're going through one thing, you're dealing with it from the push energy perspective. And they're going through another thing, they're dealing with it from the pull energy perspective. So it's not the same thing at all on the physical level. And so this question is asking about the communication, the physical communication of the pull twin flame to the push twin flame. Like, why do they deny it? Why don't they admit what they're going through? So on the physical level, they're not going through the same thing, they're not. I mean, their experience physically is completely different from your experience. They're the pull energy, you're the push energy. So how that manifests physically is completely unique and different between twin flames, and unique and different between every twin flame couple, right? Everyone's journey is unique and individual to themselves. So that's point one. Point two follows up with that, if you're asking them to admit it, then that is total fear-based push energy pushing onto them. Of course, they can't admit anything. They probably can't even be around you at that point because when you push your energy, they pull it, right? They're going to be pulling away if you try to get answers out of them or something. That's just total fear-based push energy. You do not want to be in that, especially directly to your twin flame. So you need to stop focusing on any of that right now if that's what you are doing. Thirdly, the pull twin flame, because of the nature of the pull energy, remember that energy is physically pulling them away from you. So even if they want to articulate their feelings or whatever to you, they're not able to do that as long as you have push energy there, which if you're asking this question, you clearly do, right? Until you are pretty much mostly balanced regarding your twin flame, then they're not going to be able to come back to you. Your soul's not going to be able to bring them back to you, actually, is really what's going on. Your soul would magnetize them back to you because of the energy there, because of the push-pull energetic dynamic. That's why what you need to focus on, and the only thing you need to focus on, is balancing and neutralizing out that push-pull energetic dynamic. And then finally, once you do have that balanced out and you are harmoniously and lovingly relating with your twin flame again physically, then, I mean, everyone's journey is unique and individual, and everyone's personality is unique and individual. So however your twin flame's personality is and such, I mean, obviously this depends how open they are or whatever, but, you know, you'd be surprised. They just might. They just might. I know personally that happened with me. That happens with practically every student that I teach. They just might. But you know, they can't do it. It's impossible for it to happen if you're in this energetic space of wanting it to happen, of asking them or focusing on why they're not doing it. That's just not where your focus needs to be. If that's your focus, then you're caught up in your fear-based push energy. So all you're doing is pushing out. And so all your twin flame can do is pull away. Whether that means by not, you know, verbally communicating with you or any other means. They physically cannot even get to you, right? Until you balance out and neutralize that fear-based push-pull dynamic. And if you need help doing that, again, we have so many resources available. Click any of the links below this video and see which one resonates with you the most. So thanks for watching, guys. Please keep sending in your questions. We love these. We will get to them in future videos, we promise. Thanks so much. Have an amazing week and lots of love.